where do we begin in terms of what sort of evidence becomes admissible at the end of the day, and what sort of evidence becomes relevant? And from that point onwards, I think we can develop on it.
Yes, as we discussed in the first segment,
Yeah.
it is everything has to be logical to be relevant, logically connected to your fact in issue, whether you killed a person or not, whether you raped a person or not, you stole something or not.
Right.
It has to be relevant and logically connected. So that's about relevancy. But then admissibility is based on policy, as we explained. Good example would be confessions.
Right.
Now, admissions, very interestingly, that means confession. I'll make that distinction first. Confession is only relevant to criminal law, where I say to you, Danidu, that I killed my wife in person. Now that's a confession. I'm confessing that I killed my wife, right? But then I committed adultery with another woman.
Right.
Now that's not a crime. That is an admission.
Right.
So admission can be led against me, very easily, unless, of course, it's about my own. If it is not in my favor. I mean, otherwise, if admission is in my favor, I can always make a lot of admissions for me to be, not culpable in a civil matter. So that's a basic rule of admission. There are several rules, Tanidu, in the field of criminal law, which is fascinating. To shut out what you mentioned earlier, privilege against self-incrimination, right? Because the law does not allow, in an adversarial system to use a confession against you, so that police will naturally and inevitably, that's what said in Buddharakita, those are two monks' cases, that the police will use hard force, so that rather than investigating separately, finding out independent evidence, they would rather then go for a confession, which they wanted to avoid. So they shut out confessions completely in some instances.